Now, African nations are often plagued by power and electricity problems. Joining us today to examine the issue in part one of her two-part series called Lighting Africa is VOA's Mariama Diallo. Hi, Mariama.
Hello, Demi.
What can you tell us about this lighting problem? It's a big problem.
Well, 1.4 billion people worldwide lack access to electricity, and the World Bank says 6 million people, 6 million of them live in Africa. Here's a look of what is being done to provide affordable and reliable energy for the hundreds of millions who live off the electrical grid.
Whether you are on or off the grid, access to sufficient energy is a huge challenge for millions of people in sub-Saharan Africa. There is a reason for that, says Vijay Iyer, director of the World Bank's Department of Sustainable Energy.
There has not been enough investment in the energy sector over a long period of time. It has not been a very high priority for many governments to develop.
And there's an important reason for energy sources in Africa to be affordable, says Patrick Avado, a global energy specialist with the International Finance Corporation, or IFC. He spoke to us via Skype from Russia.
Households in Africa spend anywhere between $4, $5 to $10, $15 a month on kerosene just for lighting. So this is a very sizable amount of money, considering that these are some of the poorest people on the planet.
3 years ago, the IFC and the World Bank launched a program called Lighting Africa to provide modern energy to people without access to the grid.
We saw an opportunity there to leverage the money that the poor are already spending for kerosene to bring in better technologies, mostly solar lighting.
This woman in Kenya used a kerosene lamp until 4 years ago when she tried solar.
This lamp is better than the one I had because it has more light. The flashlight is useful as well, especially when I need to go outside at night. I don't feel afraid.
Many products are being developed by local and sometimes foreign entrepreneurs. With Alexander, an American businessman, recently moved to Ghana and started a company called Burrow.
We tried to create a model that would let those savings from rechargeables, get passed along to people who are buying throwaway batteries out in the villages. So it's a rechargeable battery service.
Alexander's batteries can run just about anything: lamps, radios, and cell phones. Marketing to people off the grid is a new business opportunity, and some companies are showing innovation. A good thing, says Vijay Iyer.
Very remarkably, what has happened in countries like Kenya and Ghana, solar lanterns that used to cost about $50, the price has come down to $20, $23. Because of competition, innovation, people have come up with new products. There is this one company that has come up with a product that integrates both lighting and cell phone charging. Very attractive product, right?
In the last 3 years, companies supported by Lighting Africa have provided better access to energy to more than 3 million people in Africa, with a primary focus on Kenya and Ghana.
Tomorrow, in part two of Lighting Africa, I'll tell you about a company in Ghana that leases rechargeable batteries to people who live off the electrical grid. So make sure you tuned in Focus for that report.
Thank you so much, Mariama Diallo, for joining us today.
Thank you, Demi.
Well, now, if you want to comment on our news, please visit us on our Facebook page, VOA in Focus. We ask you to click like and share your thoughts. The address, www.facebook.com/VOA in Focus.